Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Andy Simo, Kevin Osoyan, unable to join us today. I blew it yesterday. The boys have been pretty iced to start the month, but we're trending in the right direction. So I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap of yesterday.
So I'll start with Kevin. He had Pelicans -5. Blowout there. I think they won by double digits. Really wasn't close the entire game. Really nice pick by him. I had Oilers money line. Again, another blowout. I think they won 4-0. Was not close at all. The Penguins are a broken team right now. So really easy pick there. And then Strom, you had De'Aaron Fox over 32.5 points and assists. I think he had one assist the entire game.
He had one assist, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he eclipsed even 20 points. It was just, he just didn't have it. I mean,
He did
I
not
feel like
have
he
it.
shot enough. He just did not play enough, I guess, if that makes sense. He only played like 28 minutes.
He was 7 for 20 from the field, so he shot plenty. Let's see, what was he from three? 2 for 9 from three, 7 for 21 from the field, 18 points, 9 boards, 1 assist. Yeah, he just didn't have it yesterday.
Yeah, just is what it is. We might have to ban De'Aaron Fox. I mean, he just has
Take
not
a
been
little
kind
break.
to us. Yeah. So the month continues this bad streak. So we are down 5 units, 1-9 overall. Kev is 3-6-1. I am 3-6-1. You're 5-4-1. We got to pick it up. We're getting to the middle of the month, kind of where we need to strike a couple quick. So otherwise, we don't want to be playing catch up at the end of the month. That's tough.
No, especially with March Madness coming up. I would prefer to be up or at least even by March Madness. So we got about a week to go.
So today at least would get us to close to even, right around that one unit mark, down or up. So with that, let's get into some picks. Strom, why don't you kick it off with yours or Kevin's?
Yep, I'll start with Kevin's. He's going Suns -5.5 against the Cavs. The Cavs are without Max Strus, Donovan Mitchell, and Dean Wade tonight, and they're on a back-to-back after getting blown out by Brooklyn last night. Cleveland on back-to-backs are 3-7-1 against the spread, so they're 30% against the spread on back-to-backs. Again, and with all those guys out, the Suns are relatively healthy. He sees the Suns taking care of business in Cleveland.
Yeah, Devin Booker should be back tonight. He's probable, so he should be in. And then with those guys out, you got to like the Suns' chances.
He did do that once. I think it was last week when all those guys were out and they won against Boston. But, I like where his head's at. So
we know how to pick games where the anomaly happens. We're very good at that.
Yeah, the back-to-back and nobody's playing, and they'll probably beat the Suns. So
this is why we need baseball. We're so consistent with baseball. Like last year, we were just like Orioles every day because they're going to win. They are always great odds.
-1.
Yeah, it was great. So, all right, what do you got, Strom?
Yeah, I'm going DeMar DeRozan over 34.5 points, rebounds, assists. DeRozan found something on the Bulls' recent West Coast trip. He's gone over the number in 5 out of 6 games, and he's averaging 40-plus PRA over that span. He's playing big-time minutes. He's averaging 39 minutes a night. He's getting to the free throw line at a huge clip, 10 free throws game in the last 4. And Dallas is really struggling defensively. They're 4th worst in the league over the last 3, allowing 123 points a game to opposing teams. So I like the matchup here. I think the Bulls are going to score more than they usually do. And again, DeRozan's been hot, so going hot hand here.
Love it. I mean, your Bulls props have been pretty solid. So
he's a little worried. He's a tricky one because he doesn't usually play great in the first half, but he is one. King of the fourth. He will go off in the fourth quarter. So
he's an absolute closer. That's for damn sure.
And he's been getting big boards. He's been getting like 8, 9 boards a game. Yeah. So I like this here. 34.5 seems like a decent value.
All right. Close it out. I'm going with the big hockey game tonight. Devils versus Rangers. I'm going Rangers money line. They are at home. They're staggering 22-8-0 at home. So they've never lost in overtime at home. And it's kind of a tale of two teams going different directions. Devils started out hot, but as of late, they've lost 7 of their last 10, whereas the Rangers have won 7 of their last 10. The Rangers have the goaltending that just the Devils do not. Both these teams are about similar offensively, same goals per game. Both have big time star power. So I look for the Rangers to get it done tonight. The one thing that worries me is Adam Fox is now a game time decision. He has an illness. He's their best defenseman on the Rangers. But speaking of defense, the Devils don't have any. I've watched a couple of their recent games. Their goaltending is very, very bad. And they just have no one on the back end to defend any star power that the Rangers are going to have. So I think the Rangers win big tonight. They've scored 5 goals in both games against the Devils this year. So give me Rangers money line all day.
I love a good Rangers money line at home. My only question is, why did it move from 163 to 132? 30
Adam
points
Fox.
That's that big of a movement?
He's like 30, he's like 24 and he's won like a Norris or 2 already. Like he's one of the best defensemen in the league.
Interesting.
He's very good. But Shesterkin's going to play tonight, and I think the Rangers are going to take care of business. Adam Fox being out does hurt, but I don't think it's a 30-point move.
That's a huge move in our favor, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, helps us get away from that 60-minute money line. So if it goes to OT, Rangers are very solid at home overtime. So
love it.
Those are the picks. Recap the picks. We got Rangers money line at -132, Suns -5.5 at -128, and DeMar DeRozan over 34.5 PRA -130 comes out to +453 for the parlay today. Let's get it.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, we got NFL free agency kicking off. Shout out DeAndre Swift, Kevin Byard. And this parlay is going to hit tonight. So it's going to be just a great Monday overall for everyone.
Except the Bears are staying in the city, which hurts me.
Yeah, that does. I do not like that at all. So,
no.
But
I mean, why would you put $2 billion into a stadium that you have no ownership in? It just logically doesn't make sense to me.
Well, taxes for the city, revenue for the city. But there's nothing that they can do about getting to the stadium, which is the worst part about going to the game. It's disgusting.
If you've ever been to Soldier Field, it is awful. It's just a terrible experience.
Yes. Going to a concert there, whatever, it just ruins it. The hour walk that you have to do back and forth, the traffic, it's disgusting. So
it's all right. The parlay is going to hit and it'll make my day a little better.
Exactly. All right. Let's get it, Strom.
Let's get it.